Well, if you left the house with a light jacket on this morning, you're probably wishing you had your winter parka on right now. Erica, I see you do, and I'm afraid you drew the short straw. It's cold out there today, Erica.
It is really cold, Cynthia, but you know what? I came prepared because I knew I was doing this today, and it's weird. Nobody wanted to join me at the beach here at Sugar Beach, but I guess, yeah, it's quite cold, and we wanted to show you just how windy it is here right now. I also saw some light flurries earlier. This is very different from this morning when I could have gotten away with wearing maybe a light sweater out here. It's been a drastic weather ride across the GTA today, and this fluctuation kind of making it a little confusing for Torontonians. In downtown Toronto, an array of weather wardrobes from light. You're in shorts today. The weather was good enough for shorts?
Good enough for shorts, especially for running. So warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird because February is usually really cold.
To a little heavier.
This is normally my warmer weather coat. I knew I was just gonna have to tough it out later in the day if I'm still out.
Yeah. To full-on parkas.
I just never want to be super cold, so I just took a jacket with me just in case.
All spotted within the same hour. You can forgive GTA residents for the confusion. The forecast making it pretty difficult to determine what exactly to wear from hour to hour. Environment Canada has issued a special weather statement warning of a drastic temperature drop from double-digit highs to sub-zero lows, along with wind gusts of up to 70 or 80 kilometers per hour throughout the day. So since cameraman Alfie and I are going to be out all day, we've decided to track this temperature dip. Right now, it is 11:36 in the morning and 14 degrees. Feels like spring. Less than an hour later. All right, another temperature check. Right now, it's just afternoon and it's dipped down to 13 degrees, but the wind has picked up, so I'm starting to feel a little bit chilly. And just minutes after that, even stronger winds as we spoke to climatologist David Phillips about what exactly is going on.
We know the temperatures in Ontario, there are huge differences between the north and Toronto, and some of that cold air is just coming down south. And so it's a war. It's a war between the cold air and the warm air, and they're going to duke it out over Toronto. These
drastic temperature swings, whether in the span of a day or over the last few weeks, can also have an impact on your health. If you've been feeling off or achy these last few months, one expert says it's not all in your head.
More likely to have migraines, more likely to have sinus problems, and more likely to have headaches as well. So this is for real. These are symptoms that people will experience.
Meanwhile, as temperatures continue to plummet below the freezing mark, drivers are being warned to proceed with caution and be prepared to adjust their driving with flash freezing causing icy conditions in some areas. Now, a few of the people we spoke to today said they're worried that these massive temperature fluctuations may have something to do with climate change. I did ask David about that, and he said no, he doesn't think that this could happen more often in the future, again attributing it to this sort of weather war that he calls between warm air and cold air.